Now our next topic is the inheritance. What is the inheritance? That word is already described the topic. That one is you can inherit the properties of some other classes. So that inheritance is a very important part of the OOP. So what is this? Maybe you have one class. That one is the class A. Now one more class, that one is maybe class B. Now class B will inherit some properties from the class A. This one is the basic part of the inheritance. So now that what is the utility of the inheritance? That one is the first one is the code reusability. What is the code reusability? That one maybe you have written some code within the class A, and this code also will inherit from the class B, and that individual code also will be for the class B. So that is some common properties. If you have some common properties for class A and class B, then you can write this common properties, that behavior and the code in the class A, and then class B automatically can inherit the properties from the class A, and then individual properties also class B you can use. So this one is that code reusability. Okay, now how you can do this one? So this class A will be your base class, where you have written your common part of your program. That one is also known as the base class or super class. Okay, and this class B, which will inherit the properties of the class B, this one is known as the derived class or child class. Okay, so now how you create your base class and how you create your derived class, and then how you do this one? First you have to write your class A. So this one is the class A. So class A, you have written some codes for the class A, and next class B, which will extends class A. Clear? This one is the base class or super class. This one is the base class, and this one is your child class. So how it will be a child class? Using the extends keyword. Clear? So class B will be the child class of the class A. So like this, with the help of the extends keyword, you can create your child or derived class. So now, how many types of inheritance are there? First one is the single inheritance. Then single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. This multiple inheritance does not support in Java. So in case of multiple inheritance, you can do, if you want to implement your multiple inheritance with the help of the interface, you can do the multiple inheritance. Okay, this part we will discuss elaborately later. Okay, so now what is the single inheritance one? Which one is a multiple and a multi-level, hierarchical, and so on. Now single inheritance means maybe you have one class, that one is a class A, and this one is the class B. Just now which one we described. So class B will extends from the class A. This one is as simple as the single inheritance. Okay, now what will be the multi-level? Multi-level means this one is a class A, then class B, this one is the intermediate class, it will the derived from the class B, and then one more class, that one is a class C, which will derive from the class B. So class A is the parent class or the base class or super class, and B is the child class or derived class of class A. Clear? This one is a child class of the class A, and this one is the child of class B or grandchild of class A. This one is the child of the class B and grandchild of the class A. So this one is known as the multi-level. Okay. Now next one is that hierarchical. What is the hierarchical? that one is one base class, one is the super class, and next one more class, that one is the B and C. This B and C are the child class, so it will also inherit from the class A, and C also inherit from the class A. So this one is known as the hierarchical. Clear? And that one is the multiple, which one you can implement with the help of the interface. Multiple means you have one class, that one is maybe C, this one is the child class. This child class will inherit the property of the class A and from the class B also, if you have a two parent class. If you want to inherit from the property of the class A and property of the class B, this one is the multiple inheritance, which one you can implement with the help of the interface, not with the help of the only a class. This one is the multiple inheritance. Clear? This one you can implement with the help of the interface. This one is a very important, which we will discuss later. And last one is the hybrid inheritance. What is the hybrid inheritance? That hybrid inheritance also the same, you can't implement without the help of the interface. So hybrid interface also you have to implement with the help of the interface. Maybe you have a class A, class B and class C, then class D maybe it will inherit from the class B and C. So this one is the multiple, which one you should implement with the help of the interface. Then class B and class C maybe will inherit from the class C. So this one is known as the hybrid interface, hybrid inheritance. This hybrid inheritance also the Java does not support without, if you can implement, you can implement it with the help of the interface, not only with the help of the class. Only if you want to use the class, then it's not possible. You have to use the interface. Okay, this hybrid and multiple inheritance I will discuss later elaborately. Now see, here I create one class, that one is the class employee, where I have three attributes or three fields. One is the employee ID, name and salary. Here I have two methods, one is the get data and one is the put data. Okay, now I want to create one class, that one is the maybe class something like this, manager, class manager. So manager is also an employee, so it should also one employee ID, one name and one salary. For the manager also you have to take some input, so you need one get data function, and for the manager also you have to print the data also, so we need the put data also. So this common property also can use the manager, so no need to declare again. So this is the code reusability. So here you have maybe the project, maybe manager will handle some project maybe. So here I have to create one variable for the manager, that one is the project. So how you do this one? So again you have to print some method, somehow maybe void input, so you can create for the manager also, and here maybe void display. Clear? So now this manager will extends from the employee, so that's why it is a normal class. So you have to make this class as a child class of the employee. So how you make it this one? So you have to use the keyword extends manager. Extends employee. Clear? So now it will be the manager is the derived class of the employee. Like this you can do it. So now you close this one, manager class. Now here I want to make your final class, that one is maybe class main. So within the main function I want to create your object of the child class. So here I create your, so create the object of the manager class. Now this one is the object of the derived class. I instantiate of the manager class within the m1 object. So this main m1 object, this one is the object of the derived class, can access the derived class property and base class property both. But the object of the base class, now this one is the object of the base class. So E1 can access only the base class property, not the child class property. So parent class object can't access the child class property. Only the child class property child class object can access the child class and base class both. Clear? So if I want to call m1 dot input, sorry, m1 dot maybe get data. So get data is the method of the employee class, so you can use it. Next, m1 dot input, so you can take the input from the user, that your employee name, your employee id, your name and salary, and as well as your project name. So this one is possible with the help of the only manager class object. Next, if you want to print this one also, say again you can access that m1 dot put data, because this one is a base class object with the help of the child. This one is a base class method, so with the help of the child class object you can call it. And again m1 dot disp. So this one is your child class method, you can access also with the help of the child class object. Clear? So this one is an example of the single inheritance. Okay, so I will discuss the next inheritance topic in the next session. Okay, if you have any doubt, you put a comment in the comment box. Okay, thank you.